Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome to Dwarf Fortress Steam Edition. I have been a fan of DF-alikes, as they're called, for many years. I've never quite had the guts to get into original Dwarf Fortress, partially due to the graphics, which I know you can update with tile sets and such, but also the interface, it was all a bit daunting, so I'm excited to jump in. I don't know a ton about Dwarf Fortress specifically. I've watched a few videos, and we're probably going to get wrecked by things we don't understand, so I'm very excited about that. We're going to jump into New World. All my settings are default. And yeah, here we go. What's up, Apophenia? Welcome. Oh yeah, I'm ready to have fun. Here we go. Prepare to guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise, and you might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Okay. I'm gonna leave this all default. I'm sure someday we'll understand why and how to change those. I mean, the how is not difficult, but more like, why would I want these different options? Detailed mode, oh goodness. Holy cow, look at all the things you can do. This is insane. We're just gonna leave that all default. I have no mods, and we're gonna create the world. And we'll see what we can get ourselves into here. I've played a game that is directly inspired by Dwarf Fortress called No Moria, and so I will have some slight understanding of what I'm doing. They're definitely very different games, but it's at least directly inspired by Dwarf Fortress, so a few things will feel somewhat familiar to me. And I've played a lot of games where you designate workers to do things. So I have a little bit of, head start, but there's a lot of things going on that I don't understand. So here's an abridged chronicle of it generating the map. Wow. The human... What does that say? It's not pausing. Oh, there you go. I thought it said disco. Continue generating. The white, brute, simod, brave slaughters, the laborious. Oh, you can highlight squares and it shows you what you're highlighting. Cool. Okay, well, continue generating through the age of myth. So essentially this world is being created that then will settle into, and you can, change how many years get generated before you arrive, which would create more history, presumably more settlements and civilizations. I don't actually know how this all works. Slaughter. Struck down by a dwarf. Okay, well, keep world and return to main menu. No, we don't want to do that. Recenter, press WASD or hold and drag. Oh, there's a lot more to this world. Holy cow. Can I zoom out? Plus, minus? No. Scroll wheel? No. Okay. Cool. This is so cool. Alright, play now. Gotta load some more stuff. So for those of you who are watching from YouTube, definitely let me know what you think in the comments about Dwarf Fortress and if you've had any experience with it. I'm really excited to get into it. Hopefully it won't be too daunting for us. But we're gonna try to make, the perfect civilization. I'm guessing it will fail early on. This is one of those games where failure leads to learning. So we'll just see if we can keep from dying. I also don't know what Legends is. We're just going to do the normal Fortress mode. And it's going to pass a few weeks to get things ready. The names of the months are rocks, which I like. Granite, slate, and felsite. Hematite, malachite, galena, limestone. Oh, well. Would I like a short tutorial? Definitely yes. Click the map to zoom in and choose your embark location. Would you like your fortress located in a forested, mineral-rich region of the world where you can play through a short tutorial? Non-interactive help will be available, whatever you decide. Yeah, I honestly don't know Adam from Eve when it comes to where I should embark, so I'm just going to go ahead and say start tutorial. Oh, look at that. Perfect little spot. Ooh, it zoomed in. Preparing map. Gosh, there's so much to this game. I mean, they've been just adding stuff. For 20 years, they've been adding stuff. Ooh, is this snow? That's fun. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain home into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Idithast. I don't know how to pronounce the I with 2 dots. Someone will have to help me out with that. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the wolves get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here, at this place. Kubuktithal. Kubuktithal. Lance plays. Strike the earth. Oh yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Like the I with the 2 dots over it. Makes sense. Your view is focused on one elevation at a time. Okay, to move the camera around, WASD, or hold the middle mouse and drag the view. You know, you can see that it can only view by tile, so it doesn't, you know, it's not like a smooth movement, but by tile. Elevation, E and C, or I can scroll the mouse wheel. So scrolling up, you can see the layers of the trees here, all the way to the treetops. Or scrolling down, we can go underground. Cool. A little bit of lag, actually, when I, like, scroll up to see more trees. It takes a second to render. That's interesting. I would have thought it would be instant. But, like, if I scroll the mouse wheel fast underground, you can see how fast the elevation changes, and when I go overground, it kind of goes slow. But that's okay. I'm sure there are great changes and reasons for that. Okay, move the camera up, move the camera down. When your view is in the air above other tiles, you can see them below, but you can only interact with objects in your current elevation. That makes sense. The view will be dark underground until you begin mining. Makes sense. And then to the surface with the surface button highlighted. The F1 hotkey will recenter on your wagon. Highlighted. Where's... Oh, right there. Recenter on the surface at this location. Cool. Yeah, the ASCII graphics, it's crazy to think about how people played it that way. It's like seeing the Matrix. You know, it doesn't look like a game if you've never seen it before. Okay, I can zoom in and out with control and mouse wheel. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, that specific zoom level looks pretty crisp. That feels like it's a correct scaling or something of the sprites. So this is probably the one we'll play with the most. And it feels like I can see a lot, but not too much. Okay. Mining. It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. Does the music seem loud to you guys? I don't want to make it too quiet, but it feels like it's just on that edge where it might be a little too loud. Okay, so I need to start mining. So that's the ground. Now I wonder if these squares mean anything underground, because everything's dark. That could just be to make it look slightly, you know, so like when I scroll around it, I can tell I'm moving. You just joined and can't really hear the music. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I need to turn it up then. Settings. I'll turn it up slightly. Save, return to game. Uh-oh. Where'd my tutorial go? Oh no, come back! Come back. Tutorial. Where did you go? Uh-oh. I killed the tutorial. Come back to me. Ah, here. Interactive tutorial. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we want to dig a stairwell. So there's this button down here. And you can do stairs or ramps, which I actually do understand the difference. At least I think I do because of No Moria. Stairs actually provide a way for dwarves to walk into a tile, walk up, and then keep walking. Whereas ramps, they kind of walk into the ramp tile and then diagonally move up into the next tile. And ramps also need a supportive wall to hold them up, or they'll just fall down. So you can't have a ramp in the middle of an open floor. Anyway, so dig a stairwell. Mining tasks are designated in the play area. Begin by clicking the mining button. There are several ways to mine. Stairwells. Start at one elevation, complete on the next. Click the surface, move the camera down one level, and click the underground. Okay, so stair. Where do I want to put my stairs? This seems like a relatively decent area. I'll go here. And we'll scroll down. Click. Okay, now we'll unpause the game and let the miner finish the task. Press space to unpause, or use the highlighted controls at the top of the screen, which are up here, the top right. You should pause regularly starting out. Oh yeah, we will pause quite regularly. Look at them go! They did it! Yay! Okay, pause again. Let's make a safe place to work. Regular mining mode, which is here. Dig a regular hallway or room. Miner requires a pick. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Most workshops are 3x3 squares. Mining through the stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders, which are essential building material. Later, you can consider making a meeting area from the zones menu. Otherwise, your citizens will gather by the wagon outside. So how deep should I dig? What material is that? Can I? Yeah. This is sand. Sand doesn't seem like a great material to build a castle in. I'm gonna go one tile further down. Can you have a staircase that just stays in the same tile? Like this? Does that work? Yeah, it does. Beautiful. Okay, this is fire clay. Ooh. I don't know what that is. We'll go one more down. What's on the third level here? There we go. Andesite. That's a rock. Okay, so we're gonna dig into this. I'm just gonna do a fairly large, I don't know, 7 wide by however many that is. We'll start with this. Beautiful. And it looks like we only have one pickaxe, because only one dude is doing the mining. Oh, guys, I am so excited. Kabuktithal. Kabuktithal. That is not easy to say. Okay, so we are getting in a little cavern dugout here. Okay. What's next? Do I have to click the button again? How did I get there? There's escape. No. I already forgot how we found that. Oops. Task information. How did we get there? Was it in settings? No. Ah, shoot. I already forgot how we just got the tutorials back. Was it this? Yeah, it was that. Okay. Only one of the starting dwarves is set to mining. Oh, you have to assign them. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, stockpiles. The supplies on the wagon are in danger of being carried off by wild creatures. Oh. I got confused because I saw something moving when I was paused, but it's because there's two things on the same tile. I guess it flashes back and forth. Stockpile, underground, yada yada yada, placed with the stockpile button. Highlight it, click it now. Okay. Click the add button and click two corners of a rectangle somewhere safe to place your pile. Stockpiles can be placed both on the surface and underground. And click the all option to put all things in it. Yeah, so stockpiles are, I believe, going to be pretty similar to how they were in No Moria. I'm going to make this whole region the stockpile for now. Okay, it looks like it... Click in the play area. Do I have to hit accept? Oh yeah, there we go. All. Ah, I didn't mean to click that. There we go. If unpaused, your workers should start unloading the wagon. Oh, here they come. Cool, 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 cool. Later, you may want to customize your stockpiles, definitely, by clicking on them and pressing the custom button to forbid certain categories, like refuse, for example. A separate refuse stockpile is a good idea to keep your fortress clean. If the stockpile menu is still open, you can close it now by right-clicking. You can always close most menus with right-click. What's up, Trippy Triangle? How's it going? Yeah, Pyanodons and Dwarf Fortress. We love the complex, difficult games, don't we, here? Okay, I'm gonna pause it again because we still have no idea what we're doing. Wood cutting. With shelter ready underground, it's time to build. First, you need building materials like wood or boulders. Before you start chopping down trees, you may want to create a dedicated wood stockpile. Haulers will also drop wood in your all stockpile unless you turn it to off. When you're ready, open the woodcutting menu, designate the trunk of a tree on the surface. Make sure your woodcutter can walk to the designated location. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to set a stockpile for wood up here, because I don't want to haul it all underground. So we're going to make this a stockpile. Oops. Okay, so I guess you can, like, combine multiple regions into one stockpile? Cool. Okay. Well, I think this will be enough for now. Hey, Centered. As far as I know, RimWorld was strongly influenced by it. Really, any game where you designate workers to do things has been influenced by Dwarf Fortress. This is the original, I would say. RimWorld has a lot of other things in it, for sure, but one thing that I know is mostly inspired by Dwarf Fortress is the emergent gameplay sense of really kind of building a story that evolves as you play. That's very much Dwarf Fortress did it first type thing. Yeah, and as far as I know, the combat in RimWorld is far more fleshed out. And I think there are going to be updates to combat in Dwarf Fortress as well. They've been working on the Steam version for a while, and I'm guessing now that they're going to have a ton of new players kind of jumping into the game, they're going to, I would guess, add some more of the features that kind of the average player might want, more so than just the diehard players who really are the only people that have been playing for the most part. Anyway, we need a wood stockpile. Okay, right click. So that's my wood stockpile. Now, what I don't know is that wood stockpile... Oh, this is already full. We need to expand this. But... like, which one's the priority? Because in No Moria, you could set priorities. Like a number. And higher numbers... Well, I don't remember if it was higher or lower. But, you know, they would deliver to one... level 1 stockpiles before they would deliver to number 2 stockpiles, etc., etc. So if this all stockpile has room, how do they pick between the two? That's my question. Already with questions, and I have no idea what the answers are. But for now, we're going to say, I don't care. And we're going to unpause it and Oh, I need to designate wood cutting. Sorry. Okay. Chop that tree. Now we just need to wait for the woodcutter to chop down the tree. If the fallen logs are accessible, everyone... I kind of want to see the tree get chopped down from up here. Oh, that was cool. It all just disappeared and fell on the ground. Okay, there's the wood. All your stockpiles are full. Go ahead and place another one. We do need to expand this. Can you... repaint the stockpile? There we go. Okay. Make that a little bigger. We're gonna need it to be even larger. This dude's still mining out what we've already set. Okay, so that's the wood cutting. There's only a few more. Building. Now that you have the building materials, it's time to start building. Workshops are one of the many buildings you can place with the highlighted build button. What do you know? Most workshops require building materials such as wood or boulders. If you have some wood stockpiled, you'll be able to place a carpenter's workshop. Workshops, carpenter. Okay. Whoa. There's a lot of options here. Carpenter. Oh, there it is. Make beds and various furniture here, as well as bins, barrels, and more. Okay, I'm going to unpause because I want to build it up here, I think. Can you rotate it? I'm going to hit R. Okay, that does nothing. Doesn't say anything about rotating. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Use closest material or select material after placement. Oh, cool. Ooh, I'm gonna use wood for this. We'll use the apple wood logs. When unpaused, workers should now build the workshop. Oh, it's beautiful. Once the worker's done, click on the building to select it. They're done. Yay. Okay. Pause it. Your industrious citizens will perform any task added to the workshop. Most objects that are placed, like doors and furniture, must first be built. Furniture created at the carpenter's workshop usually takes 1 wood to build. Add a task and make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause and wait for the bed to be completed. Add new task. Make bed. Well, that was easy. That was too easy, in fact. I assume you can make enormous wooden corkscrew. Because forget about just a regular wooden corkscrew. It's an enormous wooden corkscrew. Like, what even is an enormous wooden corkscrew? Okay. Set this task as highest priority among all tasks everywhere. Wow. Repeat indefinitely. Set details. Click to suspend the task. So we could choose, for example, to make it out of apple wood. Is that working? Oh, there, it shows it down there. I think. Oh, the corkscrews for a water elevator. That makes sense. Like a water corkscrew, not just like a I open my wine bottle corkscrew. Okay, we're gonna unpause it. Let's see. Someone come down and make the bed. There we go. Oh, this is saying the workshop is made out of apple wood, I think. And that's the inventory. And there you go, applewood bed. I don't know what the plus means. Let's go ahead and pause it for a moment. And then designate more to be mined here. Now that you have bed, you can place it in the fortress. Use the build menu to place it in a room underground. Beds are found in the furniture category. Unlike workshops, beds must be placed underground. Wait, what? Really? You can't have a house. You can't build an above-ground fortress? Interesting. That feels like a strange restriction. They are dwarves, I get it. I know they want to sleep underground. But that feels weird you can't make houses for them. No, I swear I saw some houses in a video. Maybe it just has to be within an enclosed room with a roof. I don't know. In any case, where's the furniture button? Oh, we gotta build first, and then furniture. And then bed. Select material after placement. I'm just gonna put it here for now. Applewood beds. Got them applewood beds. Boots with the fur. Okay, with the bed placed, your workers will have somewhere to sleep. Well, only one of them. Later, you can create a room with a door and use the zones to assign an official bedroom for each resident. Okay. Cool. Task number, what was that? 5 done. There's only 3 more, and then we're off to the wolves. You can click on creatures and items just as you can click on buildings to get more information about them. Click on a resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the citizens button. All right, who do we got? Monam Tinwave. Dig. That's what he's doing right now, I think. Overview. 69 years old. Wow. She's old. Values leisure time. Good with language. Unassertive. Sickly. Developed empathy. Unmet need. Drink alcohol and craft object. Talented miner. Skilled appraiser. I finished up some work. That was very satisfying. She felt satisfied upon improving mining. She felt satisfied remembering work. That's funny. They reminisce upon things. You can, okay. And click on close the information sheet. Okay, let's click on a little animal here. Stray mule foal. Tame. 1 year old. He is grouchy when caught in a snowstorm. Well, I would be too. Now, how do I get to the other object on this tile? Clicking again doesn't do it. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we have a 5-year-old yak bull. Okay. And we got our other people. Sibrak lantern squashes. Expedition leader. 51 years old. Weak, but fearless. Everyone is annoyed because there's a snowstorm, apparently. On the 5th of Slate, mid-spring. 84 years old. How old do dwarves get? I guess I don't know. Is 84 young or old? 59 years old. A bowyer, novice woodburner, proficient carpenter. I should probably make her my main carpenter. Sarvesh. Palace calms. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. We'll have to take a closer look at all of our people later. Alerts. Important and sometimes urgent information is given as alerts on the left side of the screen. There have been several already. Hover over an alert to see the information, left click for recentering options, and right click to dismiss. This is an example urgent alert. These are very important. Ignore them at your peril. Hematite. Okay, a couple different kinds of rock, I guess. A snowstorm has come. This is an example urgent alert. Cool. Okie dokie. Preparing for the caravan. You may need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops, arrow, crafts. An obvious material to use to make the crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you will find a near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you are lucky. Gems can be cut at the jeweler's workshop, encrust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. Beautiful. Okay, that's it. We've learned the entire game, y'all. We don't need to know anything else about Dwarf Fortress. Some sort of mountain here. We won! Exactly. We won. Okay, so I guess the next thing is to take a look into job designations. It's probably in the labor menu. Oh, here. Work details are one way you can control which workers do which tasks. They are the only way to assign certain tasks, like mining, woodcutting, hunting, and fishing. Generally, almost every task will be available for every citizen, but you can restrict both citizens and tasks. Citizens are restricted by setting their work detail to only selected do this is how you restrict tasks. Okay. And specialization is how you restrict citizens. If a task does not have a default work detail, you can create custom work detail. And then you can restrict... Okay. I think that made sense. So for mining, only selected do this. And so we want some other people to be selected for mining. Now, I presume it would tell us if any of these were talented miners. But I'm curious... Okay, we don't want to show that one again. Can I, like, open... I want to... How do I get more information on that person? I feel like there's a hotkey I can press or something. To, like, open up that person's window. Maybe you can't. Oh, Z for zones. Okay, we'll get to that later. Labor. Maybe you can't. I don't actually know. I would think you could click on people here somehow. Well, yeah, but this is harder because then I have to remember which person I was looking for. So, anyway. Edsel. So here we can see their mood. Pleased versus content. Everyone's one of the two. Citizen information menu. Oh, that's the same thing. Pet/livestock. There's a bunch. There's a random porcupine. Just chilling over here. Where is that in relation to... Oh, it's on the edge of the map. I don't even know where we are. Here we go. Okay. So... Okay, there's that little button. Hey, Mudino. Yes, this is my first time playing Dwarf Fortress. Overview, items. Wow. A lot of items. Skills. Adequate organizer. So it'd be nice if I could find someone else, you know, that was a adequate or something minor. I wonder if there's an easier way to see that. Work orders are used to automate tasks in workshops. You can create an order to make wooden bins if you're out of empty ones, blah, blah, blah. You can eventually automate almost all of your production if you wish. Now that's what I want to hear. Automation. Okay. Nobles and administrators. We're going to ignore this for now. Objects. Symbols, named objects, written content. Justice. Oh dear. We're going to ignore that for now. It might show that, because this is assigned to work detail. On the labor menu, it says talented miner here. I was curious. Okay, it does show at novice engraver, proficient fisher dwarf, proficient planter, competent woodcutter. What is an orderly? I wonder what exactly that is. Okay, well, we need to designate some other miners, so let's just have this person be a miner and you. Mason and stonecrafter. They're somewhat stone related. Woodcutting. I don't know, we'll have 2 woodcutters. Only 1 planter, because as far as I know, planting is the thing where you get more yield. Everyone can be a plant gatherer, though. And everyone can haul things. Okay, that's enough learning for the moment. Next order of business is cut another tree. I would like an apple wood, if I can help it, so that we only have the 1 type of wood. Apple tree. There we go. And then we'll unpause it and keep mining. We'll just mine out this whole room. Exciting times. Exciting times indeed. I should probably make more things in the carpenter. Add new task. Make bed. Probably better to just go to the work orders menu. Oh, I need a manager to coordinate work orders. Okay, never mind. So in that case, we'll just make, I don't know, a few beds. Now, does it tell you, like, what... I don't know, it just feels weird. Does everything require exactly 1 wood, I guess? Because it doesn't show you the cost. Anyway, what other workshops can we do? We need something to cut stone. Who's the stone worker? Stone furniture as well as blocks, which are used in constructions. Okay. Put that there. We'll make it out of andesite. It's only fitting. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I wonder if you can set... I bet you can. Settings. I think it moves a little bit too much. Is that going to be... Probably in game settings. Number... I actually haven't seen a number yet. That looks like I can change how far it moves sideways with WASD. You probably can, I just don't know how. Okay, so we're mining this out. And what is hematite? Value 526 thingies. Is that a lot? Oh no, that's weight. Sorry. Ore of iron, making furniture and building. Alunite, andesite. Okay, so hematite is heavier. And you can melt it down into iron, it seems. Okay, let's make some things. Pause the game. Engrave memorial slab. Opens menu. Didn't open a menu. Weird. I don't know what that's about. Make rock altar. I have no idea. Let's make a door. I don't need a door. We'll just make some blocks, I guess. I wonder what the difference between a slab and a block is. Make rock blocks. Oh, that's for memorializing dead people. Got it. Alright, we're gonna repaint this to be even bigger. Where's the repaint button? There we go. Hopefully we can store most of our stuff there. And then I do need a trading area. Our wagon lost its wheel. Oh no. So build trade depot. Pack animals from distant civilizations will need to access this building from the edge of the map. Later wagons will need a clear 3-wide path to the depot. Okay, let's put it close-ish to our staircase. Amount needed 3. We'll make it out of alunite, because that looks cool. Ah, the snow melted. Beautiful. Does that mean the snowstorm's over? Planter cancels give water, no water source. What were you going to give water to? A barrel? Okay. You have struck brown zircon. Cool. I assume that's a more valuable material of some sort. Now, I do know planting is important. Plant gathering orders. Gathering fruit and leaves. Zones to establish. Ah, here we go. Maybe. Fields are a construction job. Ah, okay. Work, socialize, rest, or perform duties. Animal training. Zones are placed like stockpiles. Unlike stockpiles, multiple zones can overlap. Okay. Furniture placed in the rooms with doors, separating each room before you begin. Okay. Build. Machines, fluid, cages, restraints, traps, constructions. Most terrain-altering constructions can be found here, from walls and floors to bridges, ramps, stairs, and more. That still is not field. Farming, no. That's a farming workshop. That's still not... Oh, farm plot. Wow. That's not where I expected to find that. Okay. Plant crops at the farm plant. Farm plant. You will need seeds or spawn and must select crops by season. Crops can be fertilized with potash. Soil is richer, deeper underground. Can I plant... What seeds do we even have? Let's look at our stocks. Here you can see every item in the fortress. If you don't have a bookkeeper, or they don't have an office to work in, numbers may be approximate. Okay, so we have pigtails, cave wheat, and sweet pods. This is a cave wheat seeds. Well, I could have told you that. I wonder what can anything grow on just a rock floor? Surely not. Do we need dirt, right? Or something? I love trying to figure this crap out. I have no idea what's going on. No idea. It looks like there's still stuff that hasn't made it underground. Do we need a bigger stockpile? I do. At some point, we'll have to organize our stockpile. Okay, select material after placement. I can't click because there's no soil, I think. Yep, that does explain it. Okay. Cancel construction. So what we need to do is gather soil, I think. So maybe I can gather up this grass? I don't know. What happens if we mine this stuff here? Let's find out. I guess they're going to do this task first. Alright, so we need... What do we even need? I have no idea. Are your blocks valuable? So andesites Oh, can we see the value, like the sell value, I wonder? Maybe not. All I can see is the weight. Okay. I guess we'll find out when the trader comes how much it's worth. What else do we need? Oh, we need food and drink. So I probably need brew alcohol from plants, fruit, or honey. Yeah. So we need a still. And then we can make wonderful beer for our dwarves. Let's see. Z. No, not Z. P. Stockpile. P for pile. Bam. Okay, P for pile. And what can the still do? Brew drink from fruit. Requires empty food storage item. So do I need more barrels? I think that's what that means. Dwarven wine barrel. This is a dwarven wine barrel. Dwarven wine, 4. What's in this one? Dwarven beer barrel. Dwarven beer, 5. So it looks like you can store multiple items on the same tile. Because this one has a pearwood splint and a beer barrel in the same square. So that's good to know. And then we need some empty barrels. So why don't we make wooden barrel? I can't. Oh, there it is. Make wooden barrel. Why is that so hard to find? It's right in front of my eyes. Alright, we'll make 4 of those. Let's see if we can witness said barrel being created. There we go. Applewood barrel. And then... oh, look, we can see our blocks. Gosh, I need a separate zone for those logs. Oh, we got all this stuff. Okay, so that was sand, I guess. So that's not mud or soil. So how is grass growing? Fire clay. Cedar roots. Is there like regular soil somewhere? Or is it all sand? Maybe I can use sand. How do I place a floor? Constructions, floor. No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Huh. Dirt road, paved road. Glass window, gym window, vertical bars, floor bars, fortification, support. We'll stop cave-ins. In the rare event, you completely detach a piece of your fortress. Otherwise, they're ornamental. Farming, farm plot. So where did all the sand go, I guess? Let me watch what happens when they mine this. An apple wood barrel or an apple wood barrel? Exactly. Okay, am I crazy or is there no sand being produced? There. There's nothing to catch in the western swamps. Wouldn't you expect something to appear? Oh, they're like tunneling in. I need to remove the floor. How do I remove the floor above it? Even so, from a sand wall, wouldn't they get sand? Oh, you can't place down soil normally. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's a thing, I guess. In that case, will this work? If this is sand? Wait, why are they not mining that? Oh, there they go. Okay, let's see if this works. Does sand count as soil? Finding out. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that can be our farm plot. We'll open up some extra room around it. Oops. How do I cancel? No, that's removing... Ah. How do I cancel the order? Show advanced options. Ooh, that's too advanced. Don't need that. You can tell your dwarves to gather sand by creating a special zone. Digging it out won't leave anything behind. That is weird. Also, how on earth do I remove this mining order? Oh, there it is. X. How about the eraser? Crazy, I know. I am curious now how you gather sand. So you create a zone. Pit, pond. No. Sand. Your citizens will fill sandbags. If a sandy floor or sandy wall is included, this task is initiated manually at the glass furnace. Well, now I just want to find out. Oh, you gather sand from the floor. Okay. So let's gather up a little bit of sand and see what happens. Maybe I don't have bags. A masterpiece applewood barrel. Say it isn't so. Okay, so now that we have empty barrels, can we make... Brew drink from fruit requires unrotten fermentable leaf or fruit. Brew drink from plant. Extract from plants. What's the difference? Clear glass. What? How do you extract glass from plants? Interesting. Brew drink from plant. It won't let me select what, though. That's interesting. So what are you going to brew? Plump helmets. So is that going to be wine or beer? But he's got the masterpiece applewood barrel. So that's good. And then that got me 3 plump helmet spawn. And now I have plump helmet spawn bag. Oh, it's a seed barrel. Where did the drink go? Oh, it's here still. Dwarven wine barrel. Okay. Dwarven wine 15. Oh, cool. Okay. So things are happening. And then we can set this to be options. Dimple cups, plump helmets, Cory bushes, and sweet pods. I think the only one of those that I have is plump helmets. Poor soil, cavern soil is best. Well, I haven't found any cavern soil yet. Maybe I will if we keep mining and exploring the depths of the underground. We'll do some more of that. Are you planting? Yeah, maybe. I thought he was, and now he's not. Yeah, he's planting. Cool. Or is that a she? It's a she. Edzul. Edzul, my planter. Planting stuff. Opal cluster, that sounds valuable. Let's mine that. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the rock block making just because I don't really know what that's about. Digging deeper is always a good idea. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, and the farm has multiple seasons. You're right. Thank you. Oh, there's cave wheat. Didn't we have cave wheat and pigtails? We'll do pigtails in the summer and autumn and plump helmets in the winter and spring. That sounds great. It seems like caves can only collapse if things are unsupported. At least as far as I could tell. What other workshops can I do? A jeweler, maybe? Cut rough gems. That seems valuable. Metalsmith and furnace. Smelting, glass making, pottery, ash making. We'll need that at some point. For now, let's make a jeweler. And we'll also make a furnace. Where'd the furnace go? There, furnace. Oh, furnaces. Glass furnace, kiln. Make metal bars from ore. That seems useful. And a wood furnace, make charcoal and ash. I'll probably need both of those. All right. We're learning things. Slowly but surely. Now I can probably gather these bushes too, I would hope. Maybe. Oh, I need zones, like a meeting area too. Look at all these zones, meeting area. We'll call that over here, why not? Dining hall. Tables and adjacent chairs should be included. Dormitory. What happened? Oh, there's the bed. I need to put all my beds down. Can I make more than one at a time, I wonder? Keep building after placement. There we go. Okay, so we'll get all those beds placed. Deconstruct you. And then I can put it over here. Why are they different colors? Who said you could be different colors? Is it because of their different qualities? This is an exceptional, so 3 lines means exceptional. 1 line is well crafted. A plus is finely crafted. No, those are both finely crafted and they're different colors. Okay, we want that applewood bed over here, please. And then this will be my dormitory zone. Okay. Things are happening, things are happening. New task. Requires fuel. Okay, we need fuel. And fuel comes from probably, if I had to guess, the wood furnace, which I will place there. Weather is cleared. Hematite, shell opal, magnetite. We need a designation area for stone, I think. And then gather, plant gathering orders. Let's gather all of the things we can around here. Gathering fruit and leaves. I don't know what you're gathering. Hemp plant. So many things. There's so many objects that I don't know what they do. It's wonderful. Okay, so in the wood furnace, we're gonna make charcoal. Applewood logs go in. And charcoal comes out, I presume. After some number of time. There it is. So that charcoal is now fuel. Make billion bars. No, billion bars. Sorry. Billion would be a different thing. Melt a metal object. Smelt hematite ore. Smelt magnetite ore. We want to smelt hematite ore. Repeat. So then that should send someone to grab some of this hematite and smelt it? Maybe? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, let's dig out some more space. And I don't have enough seeds from plump helmets. How do I get more, I wonder? Hopefully just farming will get me more. Sweet! Oh man, I'm having a ton of fun. This is my kind of game. This is my kind of game. Uh-oh. Needs refined coal. Okay, yeah. We do need more coal. What I really need is a, shoot, what's it called? An office. A chair or throne is required for these to function. Okay, so let's craft some chairs. Then chair, make wooden chair. Let's make a couple. And then I'll also make a couple tables. Nice caps lock on. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. If you dig at the same spot in 2 adjacent elevations, is there a floor in between? Yes. Yeah, so essentially the way... So this is the same as No Moria. There's a floor in between every section of, like, block. So every layer has a block and a floor. And so if you dig out the floor on this layer and then dig out this block, then you can have a 2-high room. But because of the floor layer, that each layer stays separated. What was it? Oh yeah, the administrator is what I'd like. So the reason I wanted administrator is so I can do work orders, and work orders is, I did watch a YouTube video on this, basically being able to say, hey, if I have less than 200 drink, make more drink. So that's important, but you need a manager to coordinate work orders. And so I think, at least for me and how I want to play this game, that's one of my big priorities here. So I have to figure out how to do this. I'm guessing, why is there just a worm chilling on the floor? We're going to need to place a chair. So we'll just literally put a chair right there. And it's now summer. Oh, geez. So what are you doing then? Did the plum helmets grow? It looks like they're growing. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. So I'm trying to observe things as they happen. So this is a plump helmet. Well, I could have told you that, but... Oh, we grabbed it. View. All plump helmet. Okay, so then here we need a task. I still want to know what extract from plants means. Green glass. And that task just disappeared. Is that because I don't have anything I can extract from? Oh yeah, over here. Okay, needs unrotten fermentable plants. Oh, that's brew drink. Needs unrotten extract bearing plants. So they'll call themselves extract bearing plant. Interesting. So now it's going to brew some more plump helmets, which should give me more seeds. Now, why can't I specify what I want to brew it from? Is that because that's the only drink I can brew right now, maybe? Maybe that's it. Okay, so office is going to be here. It's a beautiful office. No one's ever had a nicer office in the history of offices. And then maybe in the labor menu I can designate... Where do I do this? Work orders. I need a manager. Nobles and administrators. Here you can view your nobles, as well as assign your administrators, military leaders, and other officials. Militia commanders are assigned here. Once the first leader is assigned, subsequent captain positions will appear. They can be assigned from the squad menu. Certain important functions can only be performed by assigned administrators, such as the manager and bookkeeper. Once they are assigned, you can create work orders, run a hospital, and count and appraise your horde. Beautiful. Nobles and certain administrators require rooms, and some may also make demands. Is there progression / research? Yeah, research is done by looking at the wiki, exactly. As far as I know, it's all emergent. There's no in-game research, but there is progression in the sense that you have to, you know, get better materials to make better things and stuff like that. But it's not like there's a tech tree that's locked from the beginning. Okay, so we want a manager. Add. No relevant skills. Ah, there you go. The expedition leader is an adequate organizer. There you go. So they need... Whoa. Choose symbols for the position holder to carry or wear. Okay, I don't think they need that. No study, no quarters. Needs meager study. Is there a reason I even need an expedition leader? Huh. I don't know what the expedition leader does. But did I succeed? Or how do I do this? Do I need to assign someone to the office? Click somebody to assign them. There we go. So does that work now? Let's go back to wherever that was. In nobles. Hey, yeah, we gave her a chair, Sibrek. She's got a chair, so now she can do her work order jobs, and I should be able to make work orders now. Yeah, there we go. So active work order. Cool. So I can do all sorts of stuff here. This is where all the automation kind of opens up. For example, I want to... wood furnace, make charcoal. And we want to say conditions. Yep. We want to say the amount of logs available is greater than 10. Perfect. Refined coal is less than 10. So it won't use up all of our wood. We'll only make charcoal if that is fine. And then the amount is less than 10. Now, the other thing to consider frequency that the conditions are checked. We'll check this. One-time order, checked daily. Restarts if completed, checked daily. Oh, shoot. I can't remember which one we want. I think we want restarts if completed, conditions checked daily. And then we want, the amount of charcoal made to go up. We'll make up to 5 a day. Is that good? I don't know. We'll call it good. So then that order essentially needs to it'll get checked at the beginning of every day, and then our manager will come stamp the work order essentially and approve it, and then once it's approved, someone will make 5 charcoal. I believe that's how that all works. And it's happening. I think. Or did we make that happen? Did we? I think that was from the work order. I'm going to chop a couple more trees. And then we're probably going to need to do a little cut for the YouTube recording here, because we are getting into the long YouTube episode land. I've really enjoyed the start of Dwarf Fortress so far. The graphics are really beautiful. of hematite. But yeah, so we've got work orders ready to go. We have a farm happening. Is it enough? Nobody really knows. We sort of understand a few things, and we mostly don't understand everything else, which is great. Like, is our planter person more proficient yet? They are still just a proficient planter. Okay. Because I believe the better they get at planting, the more productivity you get from it. Which is why only Edzul can do the planting. I don't know. I think this is beautiful. Like, given the... Obviously, it's not 3D, but I don't think it's supposed to be. So given what it is, I think it's actually as good as it could get. You would have to change the game's perspective significantly for it to look, to be able to look different. Anyway, I digress. For those of you on YouTube, I'm going to call it an episode there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next Dwarf Fortress video.